Hello, I'm Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. I said, I'm stepping back because we have young voices who want to be heard and they're moving on something.
Branding is really important to you and your business.
Even a basic type of technology, you learn it all.
And people are
Good question. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to A Gathering Place, hosted by the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. I am excited to be with you again today, this Wednesday at 4 o'clock. And I have to say, we're starting just a few minutes late because I just finished taking my 92-year-old aunt to vote. And when they're 92 and they tell you, I want to vote this afternoon, you got to make it happen. And we made it happen. She did curbside. She is very happy and satisfied. I took her home and dashed back into my studio to make A Gathering Place happen. So today we have with us Mr. Johnny Ford with A Father's Place, and he's going to talk about their mission, their programs that they're providing, and some special services that we can all take advantage of. So thank you, everybody, for joining us today, and let's welcome Mr. Johnny Ford. Johnny, how are you?
Hey, Marilyn, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for joining us today, and actually at such a last-minute request. So,
No, we had this planned long ago.
thank you. We did talk about it. We
Yes,
did talk
we did.
about it. So
Yes,
I
we did.
appreciate your flexibility. So thank you very much. So, Johnny, tell me about A Father's Place. Well, first, introduce yourself and your position with A Father's Place. Then tell us about the mission of A Father's Place.
Sure, thank you. And again, thank you, Marilyn, for having me on and be able to share this platform about A Father's Place and the services we provide in not only Georgetown County, but Williamsburg, Marion, and Horry counties as well. I am the career coach, deal with employment in the Georgetown office at A Father's Place. And with A Father's Place, we're celebrating our 20th year. Fatherhood programs are statewide across the statewide program in all 46 counties here in South Carolina. And so A Father's Place, we can hang our hats to say that we've been the program of the year for about 4 years. In the running 4 to 6 years, I might be shortchanging them because I'm just returning back after a hiatus. So I just came back on my third stint this past February. But what we do at A Father's Place, our mission simply is to engage and empower fathers in the positive support of their children. And we do that through goal-oriented programs that enable them to find, like I said, what I do, stable employment, along with practicing healthy parenting and gain hope for the future of their children, of their families.
Very good. I've worked with A Father's Place in the past, sat on some panels,
Yeah.
and some other programs, and A Father's Place has been one of those steadfast nonprofits in our community that's making real impact. And I'm just so happy that it's an organization that works with our men, and in particular, men who have come out of prison who need that extra help. That's been a huge issue. We don't want them going back into prison, and plus we want them to be with their families and making a positive impact on their families. So kudos to A Father's Place for 25 years of doing the work that needs to be done in our community. So Johnny, give us some more details about your programs and services provided by A Father's Place.
Sure. As I stated in the mission, how we want to empower fathers, how we connect them through positive goal-oriented programs. As you mentioned, you were part of some of those components. One of the ones I can recall was during our healthy relationships. That's one of our components. And we have a session called Mars and Venus, where we invite women from in our communities to come and sit on a panel and answer questions based off our curriculum. And what an opportunity to just have the men sit and hear from a different perspective, hear from the women's perspective. So how we engage our fathers in the lives of the children through 6 components. One is healthy relationships. Another is parenting and co-parenting, which is so important. And we do have facilitators along with our very experienced and trained staff that also facilitate these components. So we have healthy relationship, parenting and co-parenting. My expertise would be in job readiness and employment. We call that a boot camp. Economic stability, child support, and visitation, along with personal development.
Very good. So how many men do you serve every year on average?
On average here, we compile our numbers so we can see 200 come to our door easily. I wish I had my numbers, my 2019 report in front of me, but the impact I know just in Georgetown County alone, the income, believe it or not, that's generated through a fatherhood program here at A Father's Place that comes right back into the Georgetown County economy, just through, as you mentioned, through our family court system with child support. We have fathers who, when we say re-engage in the lives of the children, these fathers are full-time employment. We require full-time employment, many on wage withholding. And so when they're on wage withholding, they don't have to worry about, missing payments. And that child doesn't have to worry about, having a roof over their head or food in their stomach, because that father's taking care of their responsibility. And that money goes right into the pockets of where it belongs.
So this is an impact not only just on the individual gentleman, but his family, and a community. Because
Yes.
Once you invest in one, you're actually investing in the family. You're investing in the community.
Correct. Very much so.
And this is a living example of that. So very good. I'm glad to hear that. So the last time you and I ran into each other, which was about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago,
Exactly.
we talked about a possible certification program that can be funded that you wanted help to get the word out on. Can you give me more details about that program and for those who are interested?
Yes, I'm very excited by that. And this program that I'm going to share with your audience, it's open not only to A Father's Place participants, but we open it to the community. And it's really based on a first come, first served basis, because it's a grant that we received called One SC Fund. And what this funding allows is rapid reemployment training. And through that, through this funding that we received, we want to help someone if they want to get certified or go back to school, say, for example, at Horry Georgetown Tech, here at the Georgetown campus, or Miller Mott for CDL training, whatever. So through this SC fund, we want to help assist someone with that cost, with the cost that's associated with getting a CDL license, or perhaps something that's, in our area, believe it or not, you need certification in certified pool or spa operator. Masonry, welding is very popular. And so take advantage of the opportunity. You can come through our doors, give you our number, our website, but we have funding available for those who want to take advantage and help them better their resume, in other words. Certified nursing assistants, clinical medical assistants, EMT basics.
So this can help folks who are interested in getting a career, or maybe even changing careers. You can help with the funding to get those certifications where you can make a move in the direction that you want to go. So Johnny, who do they need to call? And what's the number? Can you share a public number with us?
Yes.
That they can call?
Yes, I'm going to give them my direct number because I'm responsible for it. So that number is 843-742 8544.
So that's 843-742-8544.
That is correct.
All right, so call Johnny Ford now if you are interested in getting certified at your local technical college, at the Miller Mott Technical College, CDL certification, EMT, a variety of certifications, y'all. They have the funding to help. Let's jump on this right now because I understand that the funding, Johnny, when we spoke earlier, is going to run out. This kind of grant was kind of brought to you, very recently, and the deadline's coming up very quickly. And so people need to jump on this right now, y'all.
Yes, as with every grant, there's a deadline. And so the deadline for this particular grant, we know we have to have everything reported by the end of this year. However, we're excited. I have 2 participants who have started paperwork. Now, starting the paperwork is one thing, but getting all that information back to us, and we can say you are enrolled. And once you enrolled, you just let me know that, and I'll take care of our end of the bargain. Say, for example, CDL training, it's being offered now because it's not here in Georgetown campus, but on the Conway, Miller Mott's in Conway. They're going to start November 21st. There's an 8-week CDL training or 4-week training, depending on how quickly you want to get that done. And they told me the entire cost includes everything, booklets, physicals, everything, $4,500. And so through that 1SC funding, that's something we can help the right person who's motivated and want to, as you mentioned, want to just say, hey, how can I improve myself or even increase what I'm doing now?
So that's quite a bit of money, folks, that will make a real difference in someone's life. It could make a difference in your life. If you're listening and watching right now, call 843-742-8544. This can make a difference in your life. This is stuff how our community helps each other.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I started a gathering place, it's a gathering of change makers. And Johnny Ford is in a position to change someone's life. But y'all got to call him. Because you're a change maker too in your life. If you're a point in your life, you're ready to make a change. You're ready to grab that brass ring and make a change in your education, your career. Call Johnny Ford right now at 843-742-8544, and he can hook you up. Basically, that's what the young folks say. You can hook me up. Can you hook me up?
and let us know that you, especially if you heard it off of the gathering today. If you heard this announcement by watching Marilyn's show, please let me know that.
Please do. Yeah. Thank you, Johnny, for saying that. That's right. The Gotta Get You Chamber of Commerce sent you.
That's right. It's good to know people. So
that's right. It is.
Phone call.
It is, and when you know folks and you bring them on to a resource to get the word out, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So can one of those certifications be like a masonry? The brick mason. Yeah. Okay, because Dormain Nixon, he does masonry classes at these local technical colleges, and also he's a member of the chamber. He had the Nixon Masonry School, and I know that was impacted by COVID, but he's still out there teaching at these technical colleges. So y'all, there's just a lot of opportunities. So it's not just EMT, CDL. It could be brick masonry, get certified in that. And I know some of this stuff is expensive. So any help that you can get, and it opens up such a career path because in spite of what's going on with COVID, and social justice and our society right now, things are moving on. There are opportunities in the midst of darkness, but you got to be ready for the opportunity.
There you go.
You got to prepare yourself. And this is another way to do it, folks. If you are interested or you know someone interested, please call Johnny Ford at A Father's Place at 843-742-8544 and get hooked up with these certifications, folks. Let's make this happen.
Yeah.
So Johnny, what else is going on with, question before I go. Is this only for men or is this opportunity for men and women?
For both men and women.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
So you're kind of managing it, but y'all just FYI, This is not just for men, it's for men and women. So just hop on this. Let's make this happen, folks. And just remember to tell Johnny I heard it on a gathering place.
That's right. Matter of fact, we have one young lady who's in the nursing program, and so I have her paperwork pretty much already submitted. She followed through, sent an invoice with her classes, and so we're looking forward to helping her out.
Very good. So that was for nursing?
Yes, she's in the nursing program.
And nursing is a huge opportunity. Our healthcare field is always looking for folks. So
yes,
man, this could really change someone's life. I'm really excited about it. I might need to look into a little certification myself.
I know what you mean.
Look, always trying to improve the skills. And you know something, Johnny? I was just talking to someone. It was sometime this week. I'll say tomorrow. I talked to so many people I can't remember. But what we were talking about was the importance of getting bonded and certifications. And it was someone doing construction, but I also talked. It was like 2 or 3 people I talked to. And I was telling one particular young man, I said, you need to get bonded. You need to get certifications because it'll grow your business.
That's right. People
who really want to spend money with you are going to want to know that you're bonded. And that comes to the financial side of it. And I'll keep it simple. Basically, they want to know you're not going to run off with the money.
That's right.
When you're bonded.
Purposes. That's right.
Yeah. But when you're certified, that tells them on paper that you are a carpenter or you can do, you're an EMT, you are certified. And a lot of people will say, and in particular our community, because I'm about supporting my community.
That's right.
We like to say, oh, I can do that. Why do I need to be certified?
That's the point.
But we have to get past that in our heads.
Yeah.
We have to recognize 2 things about certification. One, when you're certified, you're going to get more money because people who have access to funds like to see that you're certified because that tells them without a doubt you could do the job. Okay, so that leads to more money when you're certified. 2, if you are doing something like in construction and you're certified, it also tells insurance companies. So you got to help the homeowner.
That's right.
You just can't go into somebody's house and do something because if you're not certified, insurance companies, if there's a problem down the road, insurance companies may not reimburse the homeowner if you did construction or repairs on their house and you were not certified.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah, and people don't realize that. And this has nothing against folks' ability.
Right.
But this is the world we live in. And if you are that good, go get certified. If there's a test that you have to take and you're not good at taking tests, but you know how to wield that hammer and build something, let people like a Johnny Ford know. Let someone like a Marilyn Hemingway know so we can get you in touch with someone who's done the test and they can do test prep. You can do that, folks.
Yes.
You can do that.
Lots of resources.
Yeah. And that's why get certified, folks. It comes down. You need to get certified because it opens up a whole new world for you. If you have these roadblocks, talk to resources, talk to a Johnny Ford, talk to a Marilyn Hemingway. Right. We'll get you in touch with other folks that can get you through the test.
Yes.
So you can get certified. Yeah, there's so much out here, and that's why we're out here just talking and trying to get the word out to people, letting them know who we are, where we are, so we can help you. People, you need to get certified.
Yes.
You could be a good truck driver, but if you don't have that CDL, you're not going to get the big jobs that you need to change your family and to change your community and build generational wealth. That's just a fact, y'all. That's a reality that we're dealing with. And people need to step out. I mean, here's an opportunity. You got some funds to help folks. You know, you got funds that can really help folks get that certification. So y'all, come on, let's get that certification and everything.
And
so
I love to report back and say and to tell about someone who took advantage of this opportunity.
That's right. That's right. And there's so much going on. in this world right
Yeah.
now, but there's also the good that's going on that people don't realize because we really need to kind of listen, read,
Yes.
come on to shows like this and get more information. I am it's something I remember. Oh, I know. So this is how deep this is. Yesterday, the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce, we endorsed the sale of Santee Cooper to NextEra Energy.
I noticed that. I read that.
Yeah. And one of the reasons we did that through our research and just things and resources that we have, the Gullah Geechee Chamber has always been about career and business opportunities in green renewable energy. The opportunity will come. The opportunity will present itself in green renewable energy.
Yes.
And also the creation of businesses that take advantage of green renewable energy. Right now, the African American community has an opportunity to get ready. You got to get ready. What does that mean? Start learning more about green renewable energy.
Yes.
Start learning more about solar and how solar panels are made. How are they distributed? It's not hard, folks. It really is starting to read and talk to people. Why am I saying this? Because the opportunities are coming, but we have to be ready. And one of the ways you can get ready is go to your local Horry Georgetown Technical College, for example, or Williamsburg, or in Tri-County in Charleston, and start learning about green renewable energy. Start getting some certifications because these opportunities are coming. But if you are not ready,
that's right,
you're going to miss the opportunity because green renewable energy is the future. And that's why I'm out here pushing this and educating people because I am tired. I am, for one, tired of our community 5-10 years after the fact.
Behind the
But
bar.
why didn't we know about that?
Right.
Why weren't we given the opportunity? Why couldn't I get the certification? Well, you know, when it comes to green renewable energy, there's no more excuses, folks, because there's folks out here like me, Johnny Ford, and others who talking this talk.
Yes.
So, because let me tell you, coal is going away.
You know,
natural gas is eventually going away.
It is.
It's the future. So this is just the beginning of a lot of stuff of what you're presenting, Johnny, with this certification funding. But even once you get that, you need to get even more certifications and stuff.
Right.
You know, because somebody's got to transport, you know, the stuff that's being produced.
It all connects.
It all connects. Exactly. And you understand that, and that's why you're out here doing the fight. We got a comment here. My mentor, Mr. Ford, much respect. All right, there you go, Brandon. Thank you for chiming in. All right.
Yeah.
And then Marvin Neal. All right, Marvin, thank you.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
Hey,
thank you, Marvin. Yeah, and Marvin's the one who understands. He understands that we got to get ready for these opportunities that are presenting themselves. And that means we got to get some certifications under our belts. I want to remind everyone that you are watching A Gathering Place, hosted by the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. And today we're talking with Mr. Johnny Ford. Johnny, what else do we need to know about Father's Place? Any other services and programs that are coming up?
There's one thing you mentioned a lot about resources. And, you know, we want to show that we just don't stand alone. We believe in collaboration, but not using collaboration as a sexy word. We do mean real collaboration. We collaborate with other partnering agencies, other nonprofits, such as Goodwill. If, say, for example, if our funding runs out, we have Goodwill as a partner that has these same programs or even more that can assist the same way we're assisting. And so if we fall short, we're going to say, hey, we have a network. So we have Goodwill, we have Friendship Place, we have Helping Hands of Georgetown. All of us are part of what's called GC3 Connection. That's our employment piece. And that's where we offer every month, at the end of every month, the last Monday of every month, we have an employment soft skills training. And employers tell us without a week goes by, every employer always looking for soft skills training. Believe it or not, how do they come into an interview? It destroys so many just walking in the door because they don't have the soft skills, communication skills, not even talking about the resume, which we prepare in a 20 during that 1 week of soft skills training, we will prepare a professional resume for you. But before we even get to the resume, we have to deal with things such as barriers. What has prevented you from going to the next level, or why aren't you employed? And so through this, what we call a boot camp, 20 hours of soft skills training, which we offer Monday through Friday, and being that we're virtual now, we have to do it virtual. It's 3 hours out of your time, and we simulate a real work environment. And so during the soft skills training, we're simulating a work environment. So when we say take a break for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you're not back, that's just like being on the job. So we treat you the same way. Or if you don't show up by 8:50 and it starts at 9 and you didn't call us, you're not allowed to participate. And so we want them to do that, and we're looking at even getting it. We have a youth component through Tion Singletary and Tasha Smith at Helping Hand work with the youth, along with Ronald McGinnis. I know many of you may know Reverend Ronald McGinnis. And so, but A Father's Place, we have some exciting things coming down the pipe that we want to do with the city and the county here in Georgetown. Even getting some of in our communities in the fire department, EMT on those EMT buses. And so we looking to partner with the county and city for those positions by letting them see they can come through training here at A Father's Place. Professional facilitators, along with myself, the staff. We're excited and waiting to do these things, and it's going to benefit every employer for those who come through our program, the people who come through our program. So we're excited by those things, but collaboration is a big part. As I started out, we have partners as part of, as I said, the GC3 Connections, those nonprofits I mentioned. We all working together to say, hey, if you serious about wanting to make a change or to go to the next level, we are here for you.
It's so interesting that you said that, because earlier you said that everything ties in together, and you were talking about these soft skills, and then you're working with the city and the county, with the fire department, the EMTs, but to help folks help themselves, here is another piece of that puzzle. The funding to go get certified as an EMT. And I know for myself, the county, for example, they're looking for firefighters.
Yes, they are.
They're looking for EMT. Here, the positions are there, folks. You could go get certified and almost walk right into a position.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, and diversity is a huge thing, especially in Georgetown. Our fire departments, our EMT should reflect our county. Exactly. But you got to, once again, the opportunity is there, but you have to prepare yourself for the opportunity. You have to prepare yourself to walk through the door. And you have organizations such as A Father's Place working to help you walk through that door. And I'm so happy that you also gave examples of soft skills. I am a business owner. I deal with the lack of soft skills and hard skills every day. I recently started an assistant working with me, an executive assistant. It took me 2.5 years. Wow. And the greatest barrier were the soft skills. And when I say soft skills, how do you greet people? How do you take I, as the president, what I'm presenting, and ask the right questions? Yes. And be forward thinking, being proactive in anticipating the needs of the business, and being a problem solver. Those are soft skills that, honestly, in some ways, you will, when you say you try to put them in real world scenarios, you don't learn soft skills until you are in the position to learn those soft skills. Yes. And unfortunately, for historical reasons, a lot in our community are not exposed to certain spaces where we can learn those skills. That's right. But to have a program like A Father's Place that can offer real world scenarios where you're starting to learn those skills consistently, apply them to your life in all manner of life. What you learn at A Father's Place, you could apply to a church scenario. If you're, if you're in a leadership position at church, if you're a leadership position, say in the Boy or Girl Scouts, if you're a leadership position where you're at work right now, you can apply those skills, improve those skills, and get bigger and better careers.
So
And
true.
that's how we have to start thinking.
It's so true.
Yeah,
So
we
true.
have to have that mindset of the visionary of where do I want my life to be? I just don't want a job. I want a career.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause we had Father's Place. We said we get you a job, but job to us means just over broke, and so we want to put you on a career path, and that's so important. We want you to be career minded. That's the mindset, because it is about one of our sessions we talked. Matter of fact, last night on group sessions on Tuesday nights, it was called mindset, and that's what it's about. What is your mindset? And so all of that is important. So we do take a holistic approach, because it's not, as you know, if you get that job, then you got to know how to maintain it, the responsibilities, setting up a legacy. What does a legacy look like? And not just financially, but your name is important. So many different components goes along with being a productive citizen. And here you mentioned historically, that's so important. Knowledge is so important, and we stress that. Even here on staff, we got to continue to be lifelong learners. We have to take advantage of staff. I need to be in conferences or workshops or reading a book about marketing or whatsoever to improve what I can offer to those who walk through the door as well.
Yep, very true. When I finished college, my first job was in TV.
Mhm.
And I remember at the TV station, I was not in front of the camera
Mhm.
at the time. I was behind the camera running the machines that ran the tapes with the movies and the commercials
Oh,
and the
yeah.
TV shows and the satellite dishes. So I was behind the scenes, but in the midst of that, the owners of the TV station, they wanted us to get more training. So I went to training on really even like being a good office assistant,
Yes.
computer training and stuff. You would think, well, you went to college, why do you need to be a good office assistant? Because they were teaching us how to write professional letters, business
There you go.
letters,
There you go.
things like that. Those are the soft skills that I have today.
Yes.
That, marketing, putting together marketing plans, putting together budgets, these things that had nothing to do with my job at the time. Good customer service. Because
Yes.
customer service, whether you are behind the scenes or in front of the scenes, you must have good customer service.
You must.
And
Yeah.
those are skills. I would just go, they would pay for us, and I would go like 2 or 3 days
Take
out of the
advantage of
month. We would go to training, and then ultimately when you add those trainings to your resume and stuff, that I got this certification, then people will pay you more.
Yes.
That's because now you got it in your portfolio, and that just adds a little bit more. And I was just lucky to be in a circumstance where the business was paying for it. So I took every opportunity I could.
Yeah, without a doubt.
To get some kind of training and everything, and I really kind of need to look that stuff up to see if they even still present that stuff and really talk to people about it and
Yeah.
everything. So Johnny, how can we help a Father's Place? A Father's Place, is it a 501c3?
Yes, a Father's Place is a 501c3, and by visiting our website, a fathersplace.org, you'll see all of our needs, what we offer, the many other things that we're offering. We're in the midst of what's called our 3rd annual Building Futures Award. And it's a banquet and fundraiser that's coming up in February 25th. But if you visit our website at fathersplace.org, some exciting information about we call it the BFA, Building Futures Awards. However, we also have nominations going out, and this is open to whosoever. We, as part of our BFA Awards banquet, we have people send in nominations for Father of the Year, whoever they have, if they would want to recommend a father, and we give a very nice award that goes along with that Father of the Year. It was last year, a young man didn't realize his family put him in, and he wasn't even part of our program. And you don't have to be part of the program. It's just open community-wide in all the counties that we serve. And so that young man brought his entire family, and it was something to see how his family, how they spoke about him. And Marilyn, I know you know all about that, as we recognize the loss of your father, but we know as what we tried to portray with the men, they must leave a legacy. And we know your father definitely left a legacy, and we see that evident in you and in your siblings as well. And so we understand the importance of having that strong father in a household. So visiting our website, there's lots of information. Just like any other nonprofit, we always will accept donations. But you know, we truly believe, as the Bible says, more blessed to give than to receive. That's why we want to pour out here at a Father's Place, because we hadn't been around for 20 years just with a handout. We want to give people a hand up, and yes, that's what we believe. You always graduate up out of this program.
Very true, very true. And thank you for those kind words about my father. He certainly did leave a legacy. And that's why, as a family, we were raised up to give back to the community.
Yes.
And that's on both sides of my family. As a matter of fact, we've been very much. As a matter of fact, I dated a gentleman a few years ago, and when he told his mother who he's dating, he was like, "Oh, I know those Hemingways. They always in the community." So that's a legacy, though. That's a legacy.
That's all like pressure. That's right.
But you know, yeah. But you know, one of the easier, simplest ways to actually help in the community is go to a Father's Place and make a donation.
Yes.
Go to a Father's Place, learn more about it, and then you tell some other folks.
Yes.
That's one of the easiest ways that you can make an impact on your community. And then if you need to volunteer, go ahead and volunteer. So yes, I wanted to make sure that we got that in, Johnny, because yeah, you guys are giving a hand up, but we also need to give a Father's Place a hand up, whether that's through our time or our finances. And y'all just go to that website, afathersplace.org, and let's take care of business there, because they've been around. We want them to continue to be around. Johnny, I'm going to give you the last words, and then we're going to wrap up today's show. Anything that we need to know before we step out of here?
You know, I just want to shout out to that young man, Brandon, who mentioned me earlier, and just watching. Brandon is an example of the type of men that came through our door. That young man was determined, and he to this day have his son in his life, but it didn't start off like that. And so Brandon is an example of what goes on behind a Father's Place. He's wearing that football jersey, and he participated in our community flag football game. And so we always made sure Brandon was on the team. So I just want to close out my saying and say it's men like that we love to say we hang our hats on, because what they're doing back in the community. You have my phone number, our website, and we're here along with our partners, GC3, Helping Hands. You know, I'll give a shout out to all, because we can't do this alone. And finally, the Black River United Way. They have been a blessing to this community under the leadership of Yolanda McCray, because a Father's Place, along with, I believe, another organization, we've been able to give out funding to help people with utility bills, car insurance, car payments. I didn't know if I wanted to say that because we were getting bombarded, but as long as the funds are there, we were able to give them out. And that was only made possible through the Black River United Way. And so Father's Place still have funding. So right now, Monday through Thursday from 11 to 1, we're helping those who, the criteria simply is this: if you've been affected by COVID, because if you lost hours or wages because of the virus, we can assist you with your bills.
Very good. Thank you, Johnny. That's another reason why you need to go to their website, afathersplace.org, and make a donation. Good words to end this show by, Johnny. We really appreciate you coming on and sharing with us and giving us the information we needed to know with the Father's Place. Y'all reach out to Johnny. Remember that certification funding is out there. Get it done, folks. Get it done. And of course, the other reasons you need to contact A Father's Place, because they've been in the game a long time and they've been making a difference in our community. Johnny, thank you for joining us. We appreciate seeing you.
It's been an honor. Thank you, Marilyn.
Very good. And we'll see you later.
Yes, we will.
All right. Goodbye. And I want to thank everyone for joining us today on A Gathering Place, hosted by the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. And I want to remind everyone that this Sunday is the third Sunday, and we're going to talk politics. And you know, folks, it's getting closer to November 3rd, Election Day. I know folks have been out there already voting. The lines are long. I took my 92-year-old aunt today to vote. She did curbside. I think it took us all 30 minutes. And that was including waiting for someone else to finish voting. But if you need to vote before November 3rd, go out there now, 9 to 5 on Monday through Friday at the Georgetown Election Commission. But every county has an election commission site where you can go vote absentee ballot in person. Go ahead, folks, and do it now. And then in Georgetown County, we have Saturday voting on October 17th. 24th and 31st. I know there's stuff going on out there that people are just generating that excitement, getting people out to vote. Look all around you guys. Stay in touch through social media and pick up those phones if you need a ride to the polls. It is our time, folks. It's time for us to get out and vote and make a difference. And then once you vote on November 3rd, be patient and wait on the results of the election, because I don't think we're going to hear the final decision on the night of November 3rd. And beyond November 3rd, get engaged. Go to your city, county council, school board meetings. Go to the Water and Sewer Commission meetings. Folks, you got to stay engaged and know what's going on in your city and county. Georgetown now is looking for, the city of Georgetown is looking for folks to serve on the Comprehensive Planning Task Force. Reach out to the city of Georgetown, South Carolina, if you want to be a part of that. These are the type of committees that determine the future of your city, county, and state. You need to get on these committees, folks, if you can. So go to Georgetown, City of Georgetown website to learn more information. And of course, let me remind you once again, this Sunday at 4 o'clock, we're going to be talking politics. We got some friends and allies from around the country who are going to tune in and give us the 411 about this election and beyond, and get us motivated even more about going out to vote. So it's always good to see everyone at A Gathering Place every Wednesday and Sunday at 4 o'clock. So come on back in and join us, folks. And if you want to be on the show, just reach out to the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce and we'll be happy to bring you on. Have a good evening, folks. Good afternoon, and we'll see you later.